We are all familiar with the idea of people working in government jobs. We are also familiar with the idea of people not working for the government. How familiar are you with people who both fit and don't fit into either category? How can someone both work for the government and not work for the government? By working in a job that's middle class welfare. For example, Australia has a population of 25 million people and we have 50 universities. Yes, there is a university for every 500,000 people, and that university sector employs more than 100,000 people, nearly all of them middle class people. We also have the Australian Broadcasting Corporation, who are like the BBC, taxpayer funded but not government controlled, multiple TV and radio stations all providing middle class welfare. Oh, we also have the Special Broadcasting Service, the SBS, who do all of the above but in support of multiculturalism. Like most Western countries, we have mass unemployment along with mass immigration. To administrate this, we have many middle class welfare jobs. The unemployed only deal with the government rarely. Instead, they deal with what is called the job network providers. In theory, they help the unemployed get jobs. In reality, they do the day-to-day, face-to-face contact with the unemployed. These people have a vested interest in the unemployed staying unemployed, although they do get paid a bonus if someone gets a job. Who doesn't like a bonus when it stops you from getting paid regularly? It is amazing how many charities get taxpayer money. It's amazing how many NGOs are taxpayer funded. Childcare is another area with massive taxpayer funding, as is aged care. One of the biggest middle class welfare recipients is so pervasive that many think it's the natural order of things. I'm talking about education, both public and private. Teachers and all of the modern hangers on all cost a massive amount of money. Now, primary school might be needed, but do people really need 12 years of schooling? I'd argue that the answer is no. Most people do not need 12 years of schooling. So why do we pay for it? To give middle class people jobs. Don't get me wrong, I'm not against the middle class having jobs. I am, however, against these fake jobs, jobs that we don't need, done by people on good wages, sometimes very good wages, wages paid for by you and I. Okay, some of these jobs do need to be done, but why are we lied to about them? Why do so many people who are paid by the taxpayer think that they work in private enterprise? Ending most, or at least many of these jobs would sure go a long way to helping paying off our debt, but they won't happen because with these middle class welfare, most of the unemployed would be middle class women and no modern government could support that. No, better to lead us further and further into debt and misery.